wonderful family who has joined. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. If you are not subscribed but you are watching my channel, what are you doing? Go subscribe, go support your girl. And for those of you who have known me for a while and have had questions about just various things, I got you covered. So you're always welcome to ask more questions in the comments if you think of anything, and I can always do a part two if you'd like it. I'm gonna start off kind of as an introductory. So first I will just tell you I am Andy K, and I've been on this channel since, has it been 2019? I think it was 2019. And I don't know what else to say. I guess I'll just get into the questions. The first one is, what made you want to do ASMR videos? I'll just get that out of the way first, since it is ASMR video introductory related. So thank you to the question. Thank you to the viewer who asked the question, is what I meant. I watched ASMR kind of ironically at the time that I started watching it. It was something that was kind of a meme and a lot of people didn't understand, and to be like, oh, ASMR, like very jokingly. And so I started watching it, just like, okay, well, what is this? Everyone's like roasting it and making fun of it. And then I was like, huh, I actually am kind of relaxed right now. I kind of like this. And full disclosure, I continued watching because I watched PJ Dreams and I thought he was really cute. So I was watching it, and then I was like, you know, I actually really like this. And then I branched out to other ASMR artists who I did not just watch, because I was like, oh, I think they're cute. Which also, PJ Dreams is an amazing ASMR artist regardless of how he looks. I would just like to point that out. That is not the only reason he like quickly became my favorite ASMR artist for a while. He genuinely is a really good ASMR artist. I just am a simple girl and was like, he's cute, I'll watch. Anyways, I'm embarrassing myself enough. So, flash forward, and I began watching Etta Fox, but she had like 800 subscribers. She's like well over 100,000 now, but I was watching her consistently and just watching her grow from such small numbers quickly to large ones, and just seeing how cool it was to like watch that growth myself. And I began watching it every night. I felt like there was just something missing, and like, I want to do that too. She helped me during so much with the anxiety and depression and relaxation that I wanted to give back, and I felt like I had a voice to do that. No pun intended, because ASMR is very voice related, but I don't know, it just was something that I really liked the idea of, and it didn't cost that much, honestly, to start, and so I did, and I love it, and it is such a huge part of my life now. I would not want to live without it. Are there any ASMR video ideas you've wanted to try out? Maybe a series or something? Yeah, so I guess if you're new to my channel, I do a lot of basic trigger videos, such as like role plays or trigger words or inaudible whispering, but I also do a lot of mental health videos. I do a lot of like videos about emotions and just different mental health aspects with anxiety, depression, but something that I would love to do more of is role plays for, I had a college series that I started, and I made houses, like 4 distinct houses. I like made them up, and I made a quiz, and then they took down the quiz because I didn't realize it wasn't free. It was free, but you could only have like 200 views on it, and then after that, to unlock it, you had to pay, and I wasn't gonna pay. Maybe if I get rich one day, I'll unlock it for you guys, and you can find out what house you'd be sorted into. But it was a cool college series where I was gonna have each house basically be a different character, and like you'd be roommates with each character and kind videos. I haven't done them in a while. I feel like I've just lost a lot of inspiration as to like, well, what have I not already covered? Yeah. I'm so blind. Let me get up here. What is your zodiac sign? I am a Virgo, so my birthday is in August. I just had it. I am in my mid-20s. What are your favorite 3 and least favorite 3 triggers? My favorite 3, by far, just whispering, just clicky, 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 clicky whispering is my favorite. I don't like soft spoken, so that's probably my least favorite. Rach ASMR does an amazing clicky whisper. Baby Shark ASMR has an amazing whisper. I like light tapping mixed with inaudible whispering. That's one of my favorites. And then I would say hand movements. For my other 2 least favorites, I would say gum chewing, but not completely, because sometimes I love it and other times it gets on my nerve. It just really depends on my mood. But gum chewing or like eating food, I've just never been a fan of that, and it's sometimes I'll be in a mood for it, but most of the time I don't like it. It kind of aggravates me. I don't really like doctor role plays either, or medical role plays. I personally have never found them relaxing. I get anxious with doctors and medical things, so it's the idea of it just is not relaxing to me. Or like, I've honestly never been into haircuts, like haircut ASMR. I don't know. How many languages do you speak? English. I can understand some Spanish and some French, but I'm not nearly skilled enough to actually speak more than very, very, very light conversational phrases. But I did take some Spanish and French in high school. How many relationships have you been in? So I've been in 3 serious relationships. 3 serious relationships, and I would say 1, we were like dating and almost official, and then I broke it off because I realized we were just not a good match, and he was low-key not low-key, he was very toxic to me. So that didn't happen. And then there were a few that like almost happened. We were almost to the point where we were like confessing feelings and thinking about dating. And they also ended up being very toxic. Not that every man out there is toxic. There's a lot of really good men, but for some reason the men that I've had contact with have not been great. So yeah, I've had a lot of like almost ones where I was like, oh, never mind, skirt, yeet. Do you go / have you gone to college? If so, what's your major? So I did go to college. I went to a community college though to get my general AA degree, and I have not done anything since. So I don't really have a major, and I don't know if I'm gonna go back to school. I feel like if I did, I'd go back for something creative like interior design or writing or something in that type of field where I can be creative, and express myself. Also, sorry if you hear my sister laughing. She's like awake, and I don't know what she's laughing at, but apparently it's really funny. What did you want to be when you were a kid? I wanted to be an actress / singer. I wanted to be a princess, not a joke. Like I wanted to go marry a prince and become royalty. Completely unironically, completely serious. I wanted to be a fashion designer for a little bit. A lot of creative things, once again. What were your favorite children's TV shows when you were a kid, and why? Blue's Clues was probably my favorite. There was just something about it that felt very comforting and at home, and I mean, it's Blue's Clues, and I'm talking talking about the Steve version. I'm not talking about Joe or whoever else came after Joe. I stopped watching. I tried to give Joe a chance, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. My favorite children's TV shows. I really liked Jane and the Dragon. It was a Canadian show about a girl training to be a knight in medieval times with the help of her dragon. I also really liked Jacob Doo Doo, another Canadian show. Just about this kid I think he was in like middle school or something. Arthur is always a classic. What is your favorite fast food place? I would have to say Taco Bell. I don't have a wide menu when it comes to Taco Bell. Like, I only get the same thing every single time. But definitely Taco Bell. However, McDonald's fries are superior to everything else. Ever. What is your favorite music genre? My favorite music genre is by far pop, punk, or punk rock. So think like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, Mayday Parade, All Time Low, My Chemical Romance, a lot of bands like that, very similar to that. I also, this isn't really a genre because I only like one artist from it, but Josh Groban, he is bae. I love him so much. I used to cry to his songs when I was like 6. I don't know, just something in it moved me, man. And what is your favorite TV series? Right now, it's Are You the One? I just got started on it a few months ago, and I love reality TV. I love reality TV. Definitely a guilty pleasure. I also love like Project Runway, America's Next Top Model, even though, to be honest, America's Next Top Model was very problematic. But at the time when I was watching it, I was like, I like this. So I have like good memories, but I Love Lucy is always a classic to me. Who are your favorite superheroes? Larry Boy. If you watch VeggieTales, you know what I mean. Larry Boy slaps. But yeah, Larry Boy and Spider-Man. Y'all are gonna come at me when I say I've never actually seen a Spider-Man movie, but out of all the superheroes, he's definitely my favorite. I just like his relatability and his awkwardness that I've seen in trailers. You guys are gonna hate me, you're gonna roast me, I'm so sorry. I'm really not a superhero person, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't really watch Marvel. I do like Bucky Barnes, though. I don't know if he's not really a superhero. Is he qualified as that? Because I've seen Captain America and the Winter Soldier and Avengers. None other than that, but Bucky Barnes. Anyways, okay. Sorry. What's a goal in life you want to work towards? Another person asked. Next goal / purpose. Another person asked, what is your life goal or dream? Something that you do or have that make you feel as though you've made it in life. Another person asked, what is your plan for life? So, I don't know what's in the water, but y'all are wanting to know what I'm doing with my life, and I'm here for it. No one's ever asked that in a Q&A before, and then suddenly everyone is. Interesting. I don't know, maybe that's a sign that I need to get my life together. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my next goal or purpose is or what I really want out of life. I know that I want to be happy, and that happiness, while it can be something that comes naturally, a lot of it I have to work hard for, and I have to kind of learn who I am and what it means for me to be happy. And I'm happiest when I find purpose, and so by me finding my purpose, I feel like I can become happy. And that's wild because I have clinical depression / bipolar / anxiety, so happiness is a very complicated topic for me personally. But So my next goal, I would say, is investing in myself, which includes investing in you guys big time. So I'll be doing that. And another thing I want to invest in is just my future in general. So moving out of my parents' house, saving money. I'd love to be married someday. I would, like, potentially kids in the future, and just like having that family and doing life with someone else, I think, is something that's always been on my heart. And I still have a bit to go before I get there, but I want to start investing in myself now. If we offer you a free trip, where would you want to go? Anyone can offer me a free trip. I'm just gonna say it now. If y'all want to sponsor a trip for me, feel free. I'm kidding. Partially. But I would love to go to Italy, or like France, mostly Italy, Greece, things of that nature, I think are absolutely stunning, and the architecture and the history is just so different than the US, and I think it's just beautiful. And as a type 4 on the Enneagram, there's some sort of nostalgia that I've never even experienced those things, but I still feel for it, and I miss those times that I never even existed during. But it's very romanticized, and it gives me inspiration to write and just do all those things. So definitely that. I think I actually just answered all the questions, but I will throw in some bonus ones for you guys of just kind of about me. So I was a theater kid. I was the theater kid for 10 years, but I did like church plays, and I did choir and different things probably since I was 4. So from ages like 4 to, and then I did choir in college, so 4 to age 21, I was actively involved in either singing, dancing, acting, or all of the above, and I love it. I don't do it so much anymore, but I love to sing. You guys have seen some of my singing videos that I'll do to like sing you to sleep. Another thing that I do in my spare time is I write novels or short stories or poetry. I love writing. I love writing, and I think it is such a good outlet for me to express myself. So I do a lot of writing, I do a lot of art, I do a lot of mental health awareness and reflection, and always working on myself, always striving to be better and to understand who I am, why I am the way I am, and how to move out of the box that I put myself in. My favorite place on earth is Disneyland. Disneyland, magical place. Let me see. I have 3 siblings, all girls. I am the second to youngest. All of the other ones are, so 2 of them are older than me, and the other one is younger. I like video games, but I haven't played that many. I mainly play Nintendo and like Sims. But I love Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker. Skyward Sword is my favorite Zelda game. I love Zelda. I love Mario Party, Mario Kart, Mario Sunshine, Mario Baseball. A lot of the Mario games. I don't like the newer ones as much. I just think because I didn't have the same nostalgia of like growing up with them. But I definitely like them. Animal Crossing. Oh my gosh, I do love. I do love some good old Animal Crossing. Let me think. Oh, I am a Christian. For those of you who do not know, this channel to be a safe place for everybody, regardless of anything about you, regardless of gender, sexual orientation, sexual identity, preference, regardless of rich or poor, or religion, lack of religion, anything. I always strive to make this place feel welcoming and supportive and loving, because I love each and every one of you guys, regardless of how you were raised, how you are, upbringing, where you're going, any of that. To me, you are my family, and I'm so excited that you guys are here, and y'all are awesome. So thanks for joining along. Yeah, I guess that's it. If you have any other things you want to know, let me know down in the comments, and I'll either reply in the comments if there's not that many questions, or I will do a